Excuse me. Hey, everybody. Excuse me. Sorry. Hope you guys doing all right. So I just saw, I think it was this earlier today, a clip from, I think the video was uploaded today, with Kamala talking about, she was talking about the border. She went to the border yesterday, and Trump also shared, or no, it wasn't Trump. I feel like it might have come from Trump. I don't know, perhaps, but it was Fox News, if I'm not mistaken, that shared some pretty alarming statistics. Apparently, there's like, I don't know, approximately 13,000 convicted murderers that have been let into our country, and then also about 13,000, I say 1,000, I say 13, 15,000, yeah, 15,000, 13,000, somewhere between there, convicted murderers and rapists. That was just one little portion of the poll, and there's other numbers too, but just from those numbers alone, these are people. And then some people have talked about how, or I've heard some, I think Trump, I know I've heard, I don't know if I've heard anybody else, but he's at least said how a lot of these people were straight up like let out of jail, like just allowed, like essentially kind of like early release out of jail and into our country. So these are facts. I mean, these are statistical facts that we're being shown. We're being presented to us as facts. So I'm taking them as facts. So I mean, that's indisputable right now until it's proven to not be factual. And then Kamala, the video that I just watched of Kamala, she's literally talking about the immigration problem, and she says how Donald Trump did nothing to help out the immigration problem. Those were her words, verbatim. Specifically, I remember, I just watched it, I wrote it down. She said that Donald Trump did nothing to help out the immigration problem. And it's like, man, it's absolute bullshit. I mean, he built a giant wall across our southern border. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's really sad that our country's come to such a point to where people, like, they don't even, it's like they have no respect for each other. They don't know how to work together. Like, they're literally like, it's like enemies. Like, it's literally like two opposing, completely polar opposite forces that don't want to even give the other any type of credit for any of the things that they've done, or have no, I mean, it's insane, really. I mean, to me, it's absolutely just, anyway, fucking alien and strange and just inefficient and lame. And like, to hear her say those words, like accountability and responsibility. So this is what brings me back to Kamala Harris, because she's now running to be president. Even though she's been in the White House for 3.5 years, their administration, the Biden and Harris administration, more than any others, I'm going on other people's words on this. I haven't done as much research, but based on what I've heard, is that her administration has allowed more migrants than any other nation or any other administration by far. And on top of that, they've allowed murderers and rapists, sexual offenders into our country at a time when Americans are having a hard time even just covering their own fucking rent and expenses, and a lot of money is going to these asylum seekers as well. So, the New World Order's agenda is to create chaos and then come in with their solutions as the saviors, to appear like they're the good guys. That's their whole goal, is to appear to be the good guys so that you guys follow them, thinking that you're following something good, something that's going to help you, when in actuality it's the exact opposite. But this is how these people work, is that they're going to stage events. They're going to create the problems, and then from other, like, so they have, there's many different branches to this machine. And part of the branch of the machine is to create problems. Then you have another part of the machine on the other side that looks totally different, that is that is the puppet that solves the problems. So they go in there and, like, yeah, okay, so there's this problem, we're going to go in and we're going to take care of it, we're going to say all these inspiring words and hopeful words and good words to gain your hearts and gain your trust and all these types of things, and then we're going to lure you into our, essentially, a trap or slave type system, which is going to be a trap, in my opinion. But it's one that you walk into. It's one that you allow yourself to be trapped in by believing in them and becoming dependent upon them and the services that they're going to provide. So, but it's a stepping stool. Like, this is they have to work into it. So this is how they slowly but surely do it, is by things like this, and getting people to go along with shit like this is only going to further, develop this fucked up connection between the people and this entity. As well as whatever type of problems comes with the type of situation that these entities are using. So it's like for this one, I mean, not only are they gaining the people's trust with all this bullshit that's going on with immigration and you know and all this and that, but it's all like that's literally a problem too in itself. Like we literally do have what now over 30,000 convicted murderers and sexual offenders in our country, and a lot of them looks like they've been just like let out of jail without fulfilling their fucking sentence, and or you know fulfilling or completing some type of rehabilitation evaluation. So and then if you look at it from another standpoint, like if I was a military and I was really a foreign invader trying to invade and take over America, you know, and using this tactics of subtle invasion, through fucking, you know, camouflaging myself in like a chameleon, kind of like Kamala's name. I mean, if you look at the shit, it's this is what I think is really happening. Is this is all fucking grounds, preemptive fucking measures on the enemy's side to you know essentially take over America. So they're destabilizing us first, and they're putting people in key positions all around our country to ensure that when does hit the fan, when they decide to hit that fucking green button, they have the people in all the right locations to take care of all of the key aspects to our infrastructure and you know just you know aspects of our society that keep things rolling in a good way. They have people in places to neutralize or take out or remove or perhaps even destroy those aspects of our society that we rely on to get everything that we need to live lives the way that we've been living them. So it's really dangerous. So be careful, everybody. And my opinion, Biden and Harris should be removed out of office today. Absolutely, especially after what I just heard from her saying that that Donald Trump has done nothing to solve this problem, and she's literally, her administration are the ones behind this fucking problem that is killing fucking people, literally murdering people viciously, horribly ways. And not only are they not being punished for it, but they're now coming across as the saviors, and they're getting, I mean, they got people cheering for them in the background and shit. Like, I don't know if these are paid people or actual real people, but like, it fucking just drives me nuts to know that people have been tricked. Like, a lot of people just aren't intelligent enough or aware enough to notice these things. And like, they're my fellow human beings. And it's like, I can't, like, what's going on with you guys? Like, you guys are being duped. Like, it's, so anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you all. All right, love you. Bye.